When life gets heavy and you look around and there's nobody to turn to, that kind of loneliness hits different. But you're not stuck and you're definitely not powerless. In this short video, I'm going to break down real practical ways to find support when it feels like you've got none. No fluff, just options that actually help you feel less alone. My name's Monique Warotney, and as someone who's been there through seasons where I felt like there was no one I could turn to, I get this topic on more levels than you can understand. But I've rised through it, and I've helped thousands reconnect with themselves, rebuild their confidence, and create support systems that last. So you're in the right place. The first thing when it comes to support, get honest about the loneliness you're carrying. Support starts with honesty, especially honesty with yourself. Most people say, I'm fine. So often they forget they're lying. Admitting loneliness is uncomfortable, but research shows the moment we name an emotion, its intensity drops. Have you ever caught yourself pretending you're okay just so no one asks questions? The problem is avoiding your feelings traps you in them. You feel more isolated, misunderstood, and unsure how to move forward. Start with a simple internal check-in. What do I actually need right now? A conversation, quiet, comfort, clarity. Honesty becomes your compass. And once you know what you need, you can start finding the right pathway forward. The second thing to look at when it comes to support, check whether you're actually alone or just alone with the wrong people. Sometimes the issue isn't the lack of people, it's the lack of the right people. Being surrounded by negativity, competition, or judgment drains you faster than being physically alone ever could. Have you ever been in a room full of people and still felt alone or even invisible? When you're surrounded by the wrong voices, your confidence shrinks. You stop sharing, you stop asking for help, you start believing you're a burden, or even worse, that you don't deserve support. Reevaluate your environment. Who drains you? Who leaves you tense? Who constantly dismisses your feelings? Letting go of the wrong people makes space for emotional oxygen, the kind that lets your real support system start to grow. The third thing when it comes to support, ask yourself if you're actually allowing anyone in. Sometimes the loneliness is real, and sometimes it's self-protection disguised as independence. Many of us have learned to handle it ourselves because reaching out used to backfire, so we stopped trying. Do you hesitate to ask for help because you don't want to feel weak, needy, or annoying? That belief keeps you locked in a cycle where you're hurting but silent. You stay strong on the outside while crumbling on the inside. Pick one person you're willing to be 5% vulnerable with. Not 100, just 5. A text like, hey, today's been tough. If you're free, could we talk? It's small, but it breaks the isolation pattern. The fourth way to find support in places that aren't people. Support doesn't always come from someone you know. In fact, some of the best support comes from unexpected places. Millions of people use YouTube videos just like this, uplifting podcasts, grounding books, safe online communities, and self-guided practices to build emotional stability, especially when they're in environments where they can't trust those around them. Have you ever watched a video at the exact right moment and thought, okay, I actually need that? If you rely only on the people around you and the people around you aren't the healthiest, you feel trapped. Use tools that pour into you. Videos like this. mental health YouTube channels, calming meditation playlists, life-giving podcasts, online communities built around kindness and growth. These become your temporary support system until you build a more permanent one in your everyday life. The fifth thing to remember when it comes to support: build an environment where support becomes natural, not forced. Feeling alone doesn't mean you're unlovable. It means you need a new environment. People who intentionally place themselves around growth-minded communities build confidence and connection faster than those who rely on whoever happens to be around. Do you ever think, I just want to be around people who get me? Staying isolated or stuck in the wrong environment keeps you from becoming the version of yourself you're trying to grow into. Start surrounding yourself with communities like Rise and Thrive, local meetups, workshops, or interest groups that align with you, online circles of people on similar journeys, or supportive content that shifts your mindset every day. Support isn't something you wait for. It's something you build slowly, intentionally, and courageously. If this helps you feel even 1% alone, imagine what consistent support could do for you. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need it today. You're not alone, and you don't need to do this alone.